Get everything together here as much as I can. Oh, catch my breath just a little bit. Make sure my iron's off. I just went over here. I could feel the heat. I have been practicing holding it with my left hand. I like holding it down, pressing it better. It's the picking it up that gives me trouble, but I can pick it up, my little baby iron. My hand shaking there a little bit. Well, actually, my arm is, but yeah. So I'm picking up the iron. I am able to grip this properly. Look at that. Nice, huh? Next is being able to, I'm going to take it to my next session and with some fabric, just one layer of fabric, and push forward. Hello, Joe. Hi, Chris. I'm so glad you're both here. And I'm looking here, and there we go. Hi, Deb. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Pat, I'm so glad you and Deb are here as well. That just makes me so happy. Yes, and Melanie. Yay, Melanie. Yay. Well, everyone, good afternoon. It looks like those who I see here already know who I am, but for anyone who's looking at this later, I am the Fabric Magician. I'm Annette. And doing things with my left hand, which is I'm left hand dominant, is really fantastic. Next is to see if I can get through one layer of fabric just with this motion. He said that might be better than pushing down, which we all know it is for our arms. So in my case, exceptionally so. And see if I can get through one layer of fabric. That would be so exciting. The next thing would be able to steady myself with a template and still be able to do that. Because right now my right hand tends to come over here and help a lot but it'll come. It's coming. It's coming. It's not going to ever recover fully, but we're going to make the best of what we've got, and that will work. So let me put that down. It's starting to shake a little bit. Okay. I hope everybody's having such a wonderful day. It's been a beautiful afternoon, even though it's been a little chilly outside. The sun's been out and it just looks wonderful, so much better than all the rain and wind we've had. So who can't complain about this beautiful weather? Nobody can complain about it, that's for sure. Let's turn this off. Let me needle up, turn it off. There we go. All right. I have happy mail. Let's see who's been coming in here. Did anybody come in that I don't know? Oh, let's see what Pat is saying. Funny, after I came out of my second surgery, I was doing everything left-handed. Never did anything left-handed. Really? I have never, ever in all my decades. And earlier I mentioned that with my right hand, it's always been with my left. Earlier, it was in Lori's live. It was in Lori's live earlier. I mentioned, was there, because they were talking about, oh, we're not old, da 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 da, we're vintage, or we're 18 plus. Or there was all these wonderful, cute little sayings. But then I thought, well, who remembers Sputnik? How old are people in here anyway, right? I'm like, who remembers Sputnik? And Lori goes, what's Sputnik? And I'm like, okay, so she's not old enough. Sputnik, the Russians' first rocket capsule they shot up. It was in October of 1957. That was, parents nicknamed their kids when they were little. They go, hey, little Sputnik. Come on. No one remembers. Oh, that's crazy. You're going to cut and you're going to go to cut up and sew next week? Oh, I am so jealous. Who said that? Pat, Pat is going to cut up and sew. Are you going to the store or are you going to cut up and sew? Okay, you remember hearing about Sputnik. Okay. Oh, Chris. Wow. What a horrific day that was. Oh my goodness, when the Challenger exploded. I remember that too. Wow. Hi, Lisa, the awkward quilter, Georgia. What an honor to have you here with us today. You go ahead and continue to lurk and work. We love you. All right. You can be sewing later, Lisa. We'll let you sew later. Okay, you weren't born yet, but you heard about Sputnik. Okay. All right. Did you see Brian's trailer? No, I don't think so. I probably would have remembered that. I gotta do this if I get to see what's up there. There's a new name in there. This is so far away. You know what? I'm going to get this up over here because I cannot see. I should have thought of that to begin with. And that way I can see. Let me log on under my other, maybe I can log on under my same account. I do not know. We're going to find out. Go here. Go here. Let me see. Can I watch myself at the same time? Let's see. Okay, but can I see the chat? No, it's not letting me see the chat. Did it pop up over there? I just put a bunch of bees in. No, it's not letting me. Maybe if I go under a different account. Switch accounts on this one. Oh, will it take me out of that one now? Let's find out. Oh, I can see it now. Oh no, not allowed. Okay, except I gotta turn this one off. Turn the volume off. There we go. Yay! Now I'm gonna move this where I can see it better and not have to turn sideways all the time. I should have, I took my computer upstairs. That's why I didn't do it on my computer. Oh, let's see here. Okay, Sanilla, welcome. Nice to see you in here today. I'm going to open in just a moment. And Mason, hello, hello, welcome. I'm so glad both of you stopped by. Anybody else I missed? Okay. I had some wonderful, you guys go ahead and continue chatting in there. I had some mail come. I'm going to open the little one first. And it was from our wonderful friend. Let me see if I can, am I covering the right stuff? Yeah. Carolina Moore. What did I order and get from Carolina? You're going to call me silly. Go ahead and say it. Just go ahead, write it all in there. Say silly. First, a nice little piece of cardboard that get back in contact with her right away if I want to spend more money. Hey there, quilty friend. I'm her quilty friend. Isn't that nice? You know, you can be her quilty friend too when you order things from her. Not that should, and it just says thank you. In a lot of different words. And it's so pretty wrapped. And it's all sparkly. This is the stuff I like to save and use again in packages. just because I like to recycle things. I don't know. It's not like they did a lot of it back in my day growing up or anything. I took it out, but you didn't get to see it yet, but I know what it is. They are the Quilty trading cards. This is the Notions set. Now they look, why did I get 3, you might say? But if you look closely, they are, she said they are 3 different editions. I'm going to have to ask her about that because they don't look different. There are 3 different sets. There is. This one is different. Look at the stuff on the front is different. Look where the mushroom is, and look where the other little mushroom or pincushion is. Mushroom is on one side of the frog with the pincushion, and here it's on the other side. Now let's look at this one. It must be the scissors and the thread that are different. No. Maybe. Yep, they're on the opposite sides. How about that? Now, because is this the one that looks the same? Oh wait, no, these 2 look the same. Can we see what's different about these 2? Because they're supposed to be different. And they look exactly the same. I'm going to have to ask her. No, I thought maybe the scissors were pointing one way or the other. These 2, they're supposed to, the difference is supposed to be in the cards on the outside. And you'd have to go to your nearest Quilty store and find them and then look for all 3 different packs. But I don't have a Quilty store near me, so I'm not going around to do that. It's easier for me to order them from her and find out. Maybe there's also a little note on here. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Agnes. So glad to see you. Oh, bye, Quesanelia. Thanks for coming in. Okay. Maybe the number's different on them. They should be CM26EQTC1. No, that looks the same. Or this one's the same. No, this one. CM26EQTC1, QTC1. Oh, no, they have the same. I'll have to call her and find out. Anyway, that's what is in there. But they are the Notions edition. Trying to open this as I talk, and it's not working. There it is. And they still have the quilt. Everything else is the same, except the fronts are different. These have Quilty Notions on them. There's a template. I don't know what that is. Oh, rope projects, patterns. This is a pattern for a craft pattern. And then we have needle minder. And then we have, okay, that arm's done. Thread. And we have foundation paper. Skizzers, as my students would call them. Scissors. Yeah, they were young adults. They were high school, and they called them skizzers. Of course, a stylus. A special template. A charm pack template. And goodness. This, oh, it says for, it's binding holder. Then, of course, the front one. But I'll find out what's going on. Not that there's places you can go, maybe, I don't know. They're supposed to be like trading cards, but I don't know of any place that anybody's gone to where they've gone, hey, let's trade cards, get your cards out, get your quilty trading cards out, and let's do this. Hi, Lee, how are you doing? Let's see, did I miss anybody else? Going back up. June, hi. Thanks you guys for coming in, and gals. Thanks you guys and gals for coming in. This is great. This was a surprise to me today. It says it's a bag, and you can tell there's a box in it. But I was curious. I'm like, what is quilt and thread? It says it's in Canal, Fulton, Ohio. I'm like, where's that? What is it? Where did I go online? When did I go online and do this recently, right? Huh? Recovery therapy shopping? And I'm thinking, what did I order? So then I finally, as I'm doing it, I'm like, gee, nobody else is coming up with anything relevant right away. So I'm like, okay, so it wasn't that, someone said, oh, it's that place you get a pattern for something. And I'm like, no one's saying anything. So I thought, got on my other, I think I was on my tablet time. So I think I got on my phone and I looked up quilt and thread, and it said Etsy shop. And I went, oh, yes, I did go on Etsy. I ordered, well, I'll open it up and show you. So what a surprise, because when you read the description, it tells you that it ships in November. Does that give you a clue of what might this be? Ships in November. I think y'all might know. If I'm afraid to open this up, even though it's blank, because, well, it's an advent box. Yes, Pat, you are so right. It's an advent box. And I think, Deb, you meant advent box and you got hit by autocorrect. It is going to be an adventure, because I don't know. Do I open it and check? Do I spoil the surprise for myself? Or maybe, I don't know how easily it will. And sure, we'll use it as an excuse to use my left arm to raise it and cut. Okay, yay me. Like I said, I only opened it a little way, so you had to wait. Drum roll, please. No, it's nothing. It's got tissue right away. There's tissue in it right away. So it's the advent box. Why would they send it to me now? It said ships in November. Yeah, autocorrect is not my friend either. Yeah, Advent Adventures is right. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for joining. It is amazing to me why it came so early. Do they want me to do Christmas in April or May? June? I don't know. They didn't say it was 2025. I put in 2026 and this came up and they shipped it. Because I tell you, I don't want to pay that full price for 2025 at this point. No way. I'm going to have to give them let me look on site. There was a little thing on the tissue. There was a sticker on it. I'm sorry. No, it just says day 1. Day 1. Oh, Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if I can find a phone number for them and find out. I don't want last year's. I want 2026. Oh, no, didn't. Oh, it is from the Etsy store called, what did I call it? Oh, Quilt and Threads. Quilt and Thread. And yeah, YouTube is I've gotten kicked out in the middle of stuff where I don't understand why. Uh, and I keep blaming it on my computer, but it's only when I'm on YouTube. I was all of a sudden, like, I'm all the way out and I got to come back in. So it's not you. I'm blaming YouTube. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Yes, we have so many friends in the chat today. This is so nice. So wonderful. Giovanna, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start May 1st and say, I will call them. I don't know. I'm tempted to ship it back and say I don't want it till November. Not really, because it would cost me too much. And I'm such a tightwad. Really. I pinch Lincoln till he screams. So I just don't get it. I don't know. What would you do? Would you call and ask? And if they, what would you do if they told you, oh no, if you want this year's, you can't order it until August, say. And then what would you do with this one? Because they're like $200. Wait a minute. This is the one on Etsy. Was this the 12-day one? I think this was a 12-day one. This is a 12-day one. Well, now she's opening it. Look at the days here. What is that? Okay. Oh, it's just 5, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, they're wrapped in pattern. That's not just any tissue. It's patterns. Pattern tissue. I wonder if there's enough there for a full pattern to something. That would be something, huh? Yeah. Okay. What does one do? You would open it and enjoy it right away? I would check my, and oh, I could do that. I do have the order. I took a screenshot because they didn't mail me with anything. Where's the, nope. That's there. Let's look in here. Was there something? Nope. Well, if this is the case, then it was probably about 215, 220 for the 12-day. Only because I thought I'd round it out for 312-day, 325-day, and that was it. I was calling it good. I don't remember how much it was. Don't quote me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's probably 12 days in here because there's not enough room. After counting all that, there wouldn't be, unless they were the size of peas. So this is a 12-day. Oh my goodness. There's nothing, there's no communication in here whatsoever. Yes, I am doing the cut up and sew Advent. Oh, and poor Pat, you've been offline, kind, so to speak, with your surgery and rehab and all. I'm sorry. On my YouTube, I put in a post letting people know how to get the cut up and sew Advent box. It's detailed on the post, I believe the boxes are $225, and after tax is $240, but that doesn't include shipping, she said. She said they will be contacting everybody in November who paid for boxes, because the boxes must be paid by June 1st. You can do a setup of payments of $25 is a deposit, and then whatever you want to do every week, every 2 weeks, as long as it's paid off by June 1st. She said in November they'll let everybody know what the shipping costs are. And under normal circumstances, I would have said, no, thank you. But then I thought, okay, they're trying to do this. They're trying to get going. It's not like, I mean, even Missouri Star, their shipping used to be, they used to charge shipping. And then when they've got over a certain number, then it was like, okay, shipping's included, because it was, they're so big and doing so much that they got a really big deal. Even now, they lowered their, well, this was like 5 years ago, they lowered their shipping cost, and I think it's like $5.99 unless it's over a certain amount of dollars. But when they first started, nobody had the over a certain amount. And yeah, so a lot of it has to do with the size of the company and how much volume they're really putting through. And above that, if you know somebody's doing a high volume retailing, then they're still charging when the rest of the industry doesn't charge. Like, I think it's Missouri Star is 60, but they're humongous. And when we go to other sites, it's like, oh, it's over 100. Well, Missouri Star used to be over 100, and then they got so mega big that they lowered it. It's because they get better shipping costs, because they're sending more. When you can fill up a whole truck, yeah, it's different than we only fill up about a quarter of it daily. So it's much better that for the business. Oh, am I dropping things? Oh my goodness, I don't want to lose a trading card. Be right back. If I could use my left hand better, I wouldn't have had to been gone so long. But there I am. Anyway, they're smaller. I think there's only a couple of stores in all of Florida. And but the only way you can get the box, let's get down to this. The main thing on there, the only way you can get the box is to call them. And I posted the number up there. You cannot order the box online. You must order it directly by phone. I don't know what problems they had last year. If you could order it last year online, I don't know, but that's how it is this year. So it's there, and you can look at it later, and you can also answer a question for me. And Deb liked number 3. There's another post on there. I have 3 ways. There's more. Those are just the 3 I've chosen because they're kind of different. Deb, I'm leaning on number 3 too. I like number 3. Always got to be a little different, right? So let's clean these cards up so I don't lose any of them. So I've got to call that, and I know Carolina will explain it to me. And I know if I call, I will try and get a hold of the Etsy shop, even if I could probably send them an email saying, hey, I thought this was coming in November. I bet they'll straighten me out right away. So, all right, let's move those aside. Aha. And now, I'm not going to be able to see my chat anymore, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what you were saying. And by the way, Pat is the one who recommended Cut Up and Sew. She said, and Pat's word is gold as far as I'm concerned. So she got their box last year, and she said, and she's telling you right there that it was absolutely awesome because it was their first year. And so, hey, if anybody's doing really good at it, I want to support them. That's for sure. And the timing was perfect because soft squares had sold out, and they weren't ordering anymore because it's a little too late. And second of all, they were still going to have the partials. but they won't announce that till November, because then they'll know exactly how many partial boxes they can put together. So, and then how much your cost would be. So, any questions? Good. Okay, I'll give you time to have some questions if you don't understand what I'm talking about or where to find it, because that wouldn't be very fair of me. You had to put your 2 cents in where? I missed something. Yeah, my arm is getting better, thanks. Although you're looking at me backwards. This is my right one. But yeah, I do try and use it more. Sometimes to my own detriment. The next day, I can't hardly move it. But then the day after, it slowly starts to come back again, and it's all good. Yeah, I'm not opening it yet. I'm going to leave it as it is. Oh, it was from Quilts and Thread. It's an Etsy shop. If you go on Etsy, it'll be there. Or if you go on the internet, I believe if you type in Quilt and Thread and you go to the website, it will take you to an online store, but then it still comes from Etsy. I think that's everything. Okay. Yeah, Monday I had a mega day. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I could get all my appointments done for the week, except for one, because I have one where I go twice a week. And that's tomorrow. But I decided I would stack my appointments up, all my doctors, all my therapy, all in one day. Just get it done, get it over with. That's the smart thing to do, right? So leaving the house like at 6:30 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was 6 something. All right. And not getting home till almost 6 something. It was not, I was so worn out. I was so worn out. I couldn't function the next day, even barely, just barely. And my sleep wasn't good. Everything was off. It was just, it was crazy. I'm like, I'm never doing that again. Now, because it's like you see, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 different doctors, 2 different therapists, and somewhere in there we managed to grab a bite to eat. So I don't recommend doing that. Fortunately, I won't be doing that all my life. So it's just, so there is hope. There is hope. I learned not to do it again, though. Let's see if I can open that all the way. Oh, I don't want that. Go backwards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sew, because this Under the Sea project from Cotton Cuts is coming to a close, and I am still on, geez, I can't even pick them up. It's a puzzlement. Something's going on here with these, because they're like all the same size. But maybe not, because here's comes some squares. Squares like that one, squares like the white one. That one's green. And then bigger triangles. Ooh, here's a new color. Well, I mean, not to me, but bringing it up right now to you. And this one's like that other small triangle. And this one's like a lot of those this time. Okay. I am looking to get in my evidence locker right now for Cotton Cuts. I was just in there. And this is called Under the Sea Small Clues. There we go. 8 and 9 are both out. In fact, I think this month they come out with the reveal on the 24th. Oh, hi, Joe. Oh, I'm so glad you got your phone plugged back in. Wonderful. I'm having to look back up at the tiny screen again because I have to bring up the clue here for number 8. Number 8. Let's look at number 8. Okay. Oh, wow. Those are big. Except I have to know my colors. So fortunately, I have my little guide right here. I printed it out. And I have to start with a D and a B square. Well, fabric D is this light green. My colorway is called Triton. And fabric, what did they say? B. Oh, B is this one that looks like it has sunflowers on it, and it's sewing 2 squares together. I only have 2 squares of this. These are batiks, so nobody cares what side I sew on, except me, as if. I look at both sides anyway, so don't ask me why. This one has several, so I use it again. So put that, just get 2, just 2. All right, I like these sides up, this side up, this with this one, this with this one, and away I go. And we'll get the needle straight on. Oh, I don't want 10, I want 1. All right. And I can actually use my left hand some. I'm not using a pillow today, note that. No pillow. The pillow I was using for my shoulder because it was, the bicep gets really sore. And then the shoulder takes over, and then the shoulder starts doing this. And I got to not do that. So, and that's what the pillow help did. The pillow was under here, and I could rest my shoulder and that's what kept everything going, so that my bicep can get worn out and not my shoulder. And that I quit when my bicep gets worn out, before my shoulder starts to hurt. And my tricep was a little affected, but not much. It's mainly the bicep that had a complete repair in there. Okay, I've done 2 of those. Then what do I got to do? Then join C and D. Okay, so we know D was this. It has, remember I said there was 2 extra? Ta-da-ta-da. C and, and D. D is, wait a minute, this is D. D is this color. D is the green. C is the white. So we'll grab a couple of those. And I like that side. I like this side. I guess I like this side better. No, I don't. I like that side. All right. And so we're going to stick a couple of these on there. I just do a whole bunch of stuff. Try to read ahead a little bit, because we're going to put these and make a 4 patch out of these little 2 patches we're making. So I'm going to need a leader ender here soon. Why does that not look right? Okay, now it does. If I'd have been smarter, read ahead and then done each one right next to each other, and then could have kept them linked and just turned them over on each other. But now, okay. Okay, no, don't. Let it do it this way. Thank you. Okay, oh, maybe that'll work for that one. Just take the first 2 off. maybe now I can just open them up. Gotta press to the D on each of these. Yep. Okay, that's the green. We're pressing to the green. Press into the green. And I gotta put right sides together. Oh, can't do it with this. All right, gotta do that. I didn't think I had. All right, so this is what it's gonna. It now wants me to turn it into something like this. And except they want the D in the opposite corner. Okay. There we go. Want to make sure I put that down right. And just nest my seams. Which is coming along easier for me. All right. What's going on here? That's where I would look. Oh my goodness. That's exactly. What's the first thing my husband says when I'm looking for something? Did you check your sewing room? 9 times out of 10, that's where it is. Oh, if it was one of my kids at school, honest to goodness, they take their phones to the bathroom. Ew. Oh my gosh. When they told me that, I just about passed out listening to it because it just grossed me out so bad. You take them in the bathroom with, oh yeah. How else do I have a private conversation? And phones aren't allowed at school anyway now, so it doesn't make any difference. But back in the day, which was just a year or two ago, yeah, they took him in the bathroom with them. I'm like, are you kidding me? Even at home. I go, it gets hot if you take a shower. It gets moist and with all the heat and all the moisture in the air. I'm like, ooh, why? That's just ridiculous. Ruin your phone. Oh, and then to think of all the germs floating around in the air in a bathroom. Yikes. Especially a school bathroom. Yikes. I would. Well, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Honest to goodness, what are you missing out on for the time it takes you to take a shower or wash your hair or do your thing in the bathroom, put your makeup on, whatever it is? Honest to goodness, if it was that important, if it was going on, the world were coming to an end, someone would come in there and tell you. Honest to goodness, right? I mean, what is the big deal? I say about that. Oh, I remind my husband of that sometimes. I was like, goes, oh, I missed the evening news. I go, well, anything that is super important, you would have heard about it. Neighbors would have come running over, or there'd be cars racing up and down the road or something trying to get out of town, whatever. The tornado, heard the siren, that kind of thing. It's just like, I don't know what that is all about. So I just don't. I don't live and die by my phone except to record on lives. Okay. That was okay, what's coming up next? Oh, I get to do some flying geese. Hey. big flying geese. I get to sew on color F. This is color F, this dark green. This I know, I don't have to look at my chart. This is color F. The big green, the big dark green. And I do B and C, which I've already worked with today. I have to find the smaller triangles at the very beginning. Here's a couple of them. I need a 4. I just need, I only need 2. Okay. The other one can go back. And the other one is a C. Oh, we done C. That's the white. We did C. And there's just 2 of those left. Okay. And the white goes on that side. So it's going to look like this when we're done. Ah, that's not holding it very well. Hold on. I can do better. I'll just get it in my right hand. With my right hand up top. There we go. That's what we're going to make it look like. All right, let's do the white first. So I don't forget on which side that it goes on. We'll send that through because the 4 patch is going to go on these, so I don't have to cut them off yet. I just got to be able to do all of these. And there's only 2. I'm working in 2s. So I'm making 2 blocks that look alike right now. Hopefully I'll be able to get clue 8 done today, or if I don't finish today, tomorrow. And then maybe I can get when I get no, because I go to therapy tomorrow. Oh, that's okay. I only have one thing to do tomorrow. Up in yeah. So if I can't get it done today, do it tomorrow. And then Friday, maybe on Dep's Live, I can sew and listen. And then don't we have a Discord sew I can join on Friday as well? Maybe I can finish 9 out then. And that would be, and then I'd be caught up and be able to do the reveal on time. And then I can sew the 2 quilts at the same time. Oh, I'm going to do this one. It's easier for me to work. This one I can close this because it opens on its own, where scissors are harder for me to open, but I can close them real good. Get that out, and then we'll just use the little daisy wheel here, separate them. Actually, I could probably put this down lower so you could see what I'm doing. You don't really need to see my face all that much, huh? What was that? I'm sorry. I was like, I don't even need to reach. I'm just trying to get this down. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe if I loosened the back up where it's all tight. No, that's not working. There we go. Oh, I know. It's got to get turned around. It's looking at the wall. My goodness, where is that? There we go. There we go. There we are. Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. We're off to see the wizard here. I had to perform a little magic there. My magic's a little, my one-handed magic's a little rusty. I was trying to use 2. it wasn't helping. It wasn't being very cooperative, but I tried using two. All right, so now we're ready for the other side. Yay! Oh, I think I like this side down. As much as I love batiks, because there's no wrong side, I still look at both sides and decide which do I like better. Where if this wasn't a batik, it would be quite obvious what side I had to use, and it would probably go faster, right? All right, what did I do with that now? It's under somewhere. Right, okay, we'll try this one then. We got to open it up. I just have to try and got it. Yay me! Give that a quick press. Open that up. Give it a quick press. And now start the other side. Well, which side do I like better? Okay, it's going this way. Make sure that lines up straight with the bottom. More than anything, that's what we want. And away we go. What else has to get done? Oh, no, now they have to get put together. Okay, so we'll put one together at a time. Ooh, 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 ow, ow, ow. It's cramping. My thumb is cramping. There we go. Got it out. We're good. All is well. Now let's look at this. Please tell me they did it this way so we could spin it in the back, or they have, oh, they all have it going one way. They have it going to the D on the bottom with the C on the top. They want it all going this way. Okay. I can follow that. Me, I would spin my seams every time. I just love doing that. I don't know why. I do. I just do. All right, so there we have it. That was the first part. They match up very nice. I'm very happy with that. Now I just need to press out this one. This goose. Hey, is it still a geese even though there's one, or do you call it a flying goose? There might be flying geese here, but it's only one block of, so it's a flying goose. I don't want to figure it out. Okay, so this was the top. C is on my right. D is, this is the top like this. So when I look at it, C, which is white, is on the right. And at the bottom here, we're B. Okay, so these two connect. Ah, okay. So it's going to look like this next. Whoops, hold it down. I forgot it's down lower now. There. Because these two fabrics are actually matching. All right, there we go. Match up the corners, make sure the sides align. And everything matches up beautifully. Start putting it through. We'll get that finished so we get some threads between them. Make sure that doesn't. And we'll stop with the needle down towards the end here. Oh, 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 you cannot go blank. I need to know what comes next. Oh, here we go. And okay, try this again. I need to find that other one because my thumb is cramping and my fingers are cramping in here. Oh, might be back there. What did I do with it? Oh well, no matter now. We're moving, we're rolling. I thought about spending a time having a live and spending time building my sewing machine. My block by block, my little block sewing machine that's Lego like, but not Lego. Right? And I thought, ooh, I wonder if Katie's husband has one. Go build them together. Or maybe Katie has one. Build them together. Yeah. How's it going on here? I can't see the live anymore. A flipping bird. It's just a flying bird, a flying fowl. Yeah, it did get dark and then it came back as soon as I tapped it. Or is it still dark for you? Maybe I should. Oh. How's that? Did it take away some of the dark? All right. So I did that and it's sewing on its side. So there we go. We'll line this back up again. Corner to corner. Side to side. Corner to corner. And the side lines up magically. Magically, look at this. It's like magic. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And we're off to the races again. Oh, oh, oh. Kind of, sort of. There we go. I think I might. Nope, I can get away without my stylus right now. Get that tucked under. And let her rip, Tater Chip. Yay. And we'll come back. There it is. I knew I'd find you. This is so much easier for me. Ah. And we're going to... Oh, really? That surprises me. Okay, they're having me press it towards the flying geese. Wow. I would have done it the other way because that's a very busy little intersection there at the point. But okay, I can just leave it there and let it set. Look, Ma, no hands. I'm pressing. Okay. Ouch. Come on. No, I didn't burn myself. I'm fine. Ta-da! If I get closer. Oh, maybe not. I will block the light if I get closer. And that point comes right there, right at the line. It's so beautiful. The bummer is you can see the thing, the seams behind it, and like makes it look awkward, like it's off, but it's not. It's spot on today. It's not me. It's not me. It is that accurate cutting by Cotton Cuts, and they are fantastic about it. Oh, we are not done. What goes on next is a strip of A, and A is this. It does. It's beautiful, and it goes on there. It's this, but it's got to get. It needs a quick press there to get that out. I like that side better. It's going on the right side, so it's going to get on sewn there so that it will be on the right side. Matching corner to corner, side to side. And we are looking good. And I'm going to put that in the back though, so I can see that where those seams hit, don't get crunched the wrong way. I hate that when you've pressed them one way and they're sewn in that direction because you've attached them to something else, and then you go and sew and it's underneath and you forgot, and it went and then you've got that a seam that goes two ways under there. I don't know. Maybe it's never happened to you. You're really good. And you don't go absent-minded when you sew. Okay, we can let her rip, tater chip. We got to do that again on the other piece. Thank you. Is that Sharon? I can't see. That's pointed down a little bit, so it's a little difficult for me to see. And then it disappears before I... But it's so wonderful. Oh, life is good. You know that, people? Life is good. It gives us lemons, but it always gives us the opportunity to turn those lemons into lemonade. Sometimes we just have to take a step back, breathe, and readjust. Sometimes it's our attitude that we need to readjust. Sometimes it's our thinking. Sometimes it's our spouse. Oh, did I say that? Yes, I did. But sometimes it's just it's an adjustment, and sometimes those adjustments is bigger than we anticipated, but nonetheless we have that opportunity, and it's just a matter of what we do with it. I say that about my husband sometimes. Yep. It's just what I choose to do with. My husband is funny though. My husband is so funny. I love my dinosaur. He's so cute. He wants to sit down and watch a TV show, and he says, "Oh, you like this TV show? You'll watch it with me, right?" And I said, "Well, of course I will, dear." So we sit down to watch, and then 5-10 minutes into the show, he goes, "So what's going on? When did that happen? How come this is going on?" And I'm like, "Aren't you paying attention?" He goes, "Well, yeah, I'm watching." I'm like, "Okay, well." And then I explain, and he goes, "Okay." And then we watch a little more, and he's back. Then I notice he's not watching. He's on his tablet. He's like a teenager on his tablet. "Yeah, I'm watching." Yeah. He looks up once in a while and thinks he's following, but he's not. It's so hilarious. It's so funny. I thought about it one time of just recording it. Just sit down and just have the camera going while we're watching. And put it, one of those sneaky little nanny cam type things, and have it go, and then play it back for him so he can see that, yeah, he's on his tablet. The man is on his tablet. But you know what? If that's the worst thing he does, I don't care. I really don't care. He doesn't carouse the bars. I never have that worry. He's not interested in other women, so I don't have that worry. Yeah, he's just an all-around good guy. In fact, I try to kick him out of the house to go to the pool hall. He likes to play pool. We have a pool table, so he likes to play. But he'd just rather play at home and have people come over and play with him once in a while, I guess. So, makes him happy. Besides that, he's cut fabric for me. You know your husband loves you when he cuts fabric for you. When he offers to press. Oh. Oh, I have to put, why didn't they tell me that earlier? Well, it's not really hurting anything. Okay. So I'm going to need these A triangles now because this A gets a B put on it, and B is this. Okay, go that way. I only need, is this 2 of them? No, that's 1. I don't send you odd numbered ones, but somehow I seem to have an odd number here somewhere. There it is. With batiks, it's hard to tell because they look the same forward and backwards. There's that. Okay. That must be going on. Oh, I'm picking up on this. It's going to go on this one. So I should go ahead and iron out. Oop, not that one. Yes, that one? No. Yes. Why is there 4 of them? I'm only doing 2 of the other. This must be used in the, oh, it is. It's used in the other block. Okay. There we go. So, when doing the, I talked about doing the building blocks from A to Z. And I'm trying to use those that only use a minimal of fabrics. In other words, we're not using 6 different fabrics to build a block with. I'm trying to keep this as simplified as possible. I'm, just to let you know, I have found 4 that I'm looking at right now. 2 of them I've done in the classroom before. And 2 of them I have not, but the art square, the antique tile, the Amish square, and the aircraft are the blocks I'm looking at. Of course, aircraft I've done in the classroom because I knew the boys would like the name. So I have all that ready to go. And so I'm thinking of doing, like, because I've got my B's and my C's and my D's and my E's all figured out. F's, G's. Oh, I don't know if I like that, but that's okay. I think it'll work. We can make that work. And I'm sorting through the I's. I've got the J, K. I am still going through. Oh, that's because that guy's got to go side. Set aside, set aside. And this was getting ironed to what side? To the B side. Oh, I'm on the wrong side then. That's A. Press the seam to the B color. Then you're going to attach it to this thing right here. Goes this way. So when I'm done, oops, on the wrong side. So it's got to go this way. So when I turn it around, I'm looking at, yep, that's how it's got to go. We'll stick that there. And put that under the machine. And race like a car. There we go. Toward that one. Open it up. Get it pressed. It looks like it's going to go that way there. So pick it up, corner to corner, side to side, make sure everything lines up. And when it does, put it in gear and pedal to the metal. What's next? I sew it to one of those. Okay, but in the meantime, for the next block, I'm going to need one of these because I have to make two. Oh, I'm going to make 4 of these, he said. Okay. Where's the other 2? Here they are. I'm going to make 4 of those with, that's B with D. D was my light green. It must be, there it is. Under there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So instead of leader enders or keeping that loose, I'm just going to use one of these because they have to go together anyway. I guess I like this side better. I don't know. All right, let's get it in the flow and let her go. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, looking good. We'll just keep it going here. Okay, and that's out enough where I can get this easier now. Give these both a press and get them on the other ones. And these get pushed to which side? Oh, side that makes sense to me this time. Okay. And this will get put on this piece. With that. Yep, looking good. To corner, side to side, corner to corner, side to side, and along the edge, and we should have a matching seam right here. Pull that back and just double check, and it lines up perfectly. I should get a camera overhead. You could see better. Well, next time my son comes over, that'll be at the top of my list. Which is one reason the blocks from A to Z is over the summer. I will be recording them, and I will be doing a live just on different blocks. That's each week. Of course, obviously both will be recorded, but one will be done live, one will be pre-recorded. But they will be different blocks. Make sure it's still there. Right there, that's fine. Okay, I feel it now. There we go. and back at it. This lining up. Yep. There we go. And zoom. Why do you want to come in over there? Don't understand. Oh, that's why. Sorry about that. There we go. Uncurled. This one fabric is of a lighter weight, it seems, than the other ones. I don't understand. But it is. Just feels it anyway. And again, we will look at this way and know that it goes like that. Flip over. Getting it ready. Corner to corner. Oh, side to sides match. Good. Beautiful. And we'll go. And we will double check that. Yep, looking good. There we go. Oh, you slipped down. Don't do that. There we go. Yeah, green likes to hide. There you go, right on the 1/4 inch. That 1/4 inch is so important. Especially when they go to all the trouble to do precision cutting. We'll stick a couple more of these in. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. I like that one. Oh, I missed it. I missed it again. I'm cutting air here. What? Come on. Got it. Oh. I'd rather cut the air than cut something else. And this goes down towards that. Okay. So I can just do it right on top. Press, press, press. Open. Open sesame. And block number 1 of the first block is complete. Block number 1. That is the complete block for this one. That's number 1 of 2. This is 1, 1, and this is 1, 2 right here. I've got to press out. Ooh, I've also got to get rid of you guys. Oh, come on, tablet. I have you on the longest possible, I thought it was, time so you don't close up on me like that, but you did anyway. And 1-2, number 2 of block 1 is complete. Yay! And where do these get? B. They get pushed to The seam goes to the B side. Okay, I can handle that. And the seam's going to go to the B side as well. Okay. Why am I dropping things? I know I just dropped it. All right. This is a problem. 1, 2, 3, and I know I dropped number 4. No way. No, it didn't go there. I'm looking. Is it on me? No, it's not on me. Oh, wait, you can come off that now. You've been pressing long enough. It's on something I can't see. Where's my flashlight? I have my flashlight somewhere. I was using it. Okay, I will go. Be right back. Going downstairs. Ta-da! It was blending. Oh, I almost did it again. Can you believe that? Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Press, 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 press. Okay. And then we're going to sew another one of these. And which side do I want? Oh, I kind of like this side, I guess. This side looks good. It was good the way it was. Maybe I already looked at it. I don't know. I don't remember. Send it through. And it gets put aside for now. Okay. Because what happens next is B goes with 2 D's. So I should have 4 of those left, and I do. Hey, this one's going together really quick. All right. I think I like that. I like that side. This fabric looks like it was going to go this way. Gonna make some more flying geese here. I'm gonna have a whole flock when I'm done. Isn't that awesome? Who doesn't want a flock of flying geese? Except these geese aren't on the lake here. You know, we got honkers. We keep them outside. They're not ours. They're nature's. They belong to Mother Nature. Get one of those off because I got to do the other side. You guys can go in the press me pile. Press me, press me. Oh, you still got to get pressed anyway. All right. And once again, complete the geese here. Side 2. I just be extra careful that it's on track because I am not pinning. Shame on me, right? It's still too hard to pick up a pen and actually pen. Clips I'm better at, but after a little bit, it's too. You wouldn't think it is hard to open one of those clips, but it gets hard to open one of those clips. And then I've had the clip snap out of my fingers and shoot across the room. And honestly, I couldn't make it do that if I tried. I don't know how that happens. It's just let's go, and then it just goes flying, I guess. I marvel at how that happens because like I said, I don't think I could figure out how to make it do that on purpose. And side 2, wing 2 going on. And this bird will be ready for flight. Pull it back, and there we go. You gotta be careful there, because sometimes it'll pull off the bias, and I don't want it to do that. I want it to stay straight. I don't want any pull. And this flying geese is ready for flight. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, look at the time that's gone by. Oh, hi, Judy. Boy, I've gotten so into this. Yes, this is Cotton Cuts Under the Sea colorway Triton. This is clue 8. This is the second, I'm on the second clue, a block of the 2 different blocks. First one you built 2 of the same, and this is the second one where I am building, looks like 2 of the same. So, and yeah, it's coming along pretty good. This first part took a little longer than I thought it was, but the second one is going by quicker. So, and I'm happy for that, because I have a feeling in about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, my husband's going to want to know where dinner is. Dinner's leftovers. So it's not a big deal, but he'd rather eat with company. I don't blame him. I am going to go ahead, though, and get these have, where's the other? Oh, here it is right in front of me. Block C goes on either side of these. So I can get some space in there. And see what we've got going. Why did you do that again? My tablet. I'm talking to my tablet. It's showing me giving me the clues there, the pattern. And there's a white block that's got to go on either side of this at some point. So I'm just going ahead and doing that as I go along to kind of save time and keep without having to keep putting a leader ender each time I get in here. If that makes sense. And I know it's batik, but I look and I choose a side anyway. I can't help it. It's my way. If you haven't seen my quilt rules, I think I have them somewhere in a post where it's like, my quilt, my rules, my way. Okay? Mistakes? There are no mistakes. There are intentional design, unique design elements, elements of design. Unique elements of design. Okay, and if I can, there, I can actually see it better from there. Get that ready. Here, this goose is now ready to fly. This little flying geese, that's another one. For the second block of the pair of them. So we've got all that going. And this is going to get towards the inside. That's okay, so we'll do this and then flop it over for a press. And we'll get the second one ready. Choose the side I want. I want that to be my good side. So let's get that here. Flip it around. Get that going on here. Righto. And then these, we bring these back because we need to put these on our geese so that it's making a band like that. So that will come here. Get on that. And then we're going to sew the two together. Once they have everything on each side. Because we'll go ahead and get this one on this guy. Go on that way. Actually, the nice thing about batiks is you can kind of match them up by colors. Oops. Oh, that's actually a good one for that one. Maybe this might look better. Oh, it does. Okay, which maybe it'll help give it the illusion that it's one piece instead of two. Maybe, just maybe. Corners, sides, everything matches. All right. All right, so we've got a couple of these we can knock off now. No more cutting air. All right, these get pushed toward the outside. Okay. Seams to the smaller one. And take this one apart. Put this through. That's the one I thought this might look better on. Yep. And here we go. Up and away. Nope, not quite. We gotta match the corners to corner. Got my corners matched and my sides matched. Now I'm ready to go. Everything looks stable. There we go. And we're off to the races. Well, not really, because we're not racing. It's not a race. But we do want to get to the finish line. Eventually. Someday. Possibly. And this gets pushed to the inside. Seam toward the big block. Okay. That's easy enough. And then you get a second one on there. Oh, that's hard to tell. So we'll just go. And that matches. we're getting there. We're getting there. And got a bunch here to the outside, to the little block. Okay, that came out good. And it's going to go with this one, which gets to the inside. Okay, to the inside. And it's, because here that is. And this is going this away. Yeah. All right, we're going to have a complete block here. Woohoo! Nest, make sure the seams nest as we go. Corner to corner, side to sides. Yep, that works up there. Get that under here while I check the back end. This is a long strip. And when I do that, my seam is nesting here, and it is nesting there very nicely. Okay, cool. I'll just make sure they nest along the way. Well, we chain stitch this whole thing together, making sure I'm nesting. Normally I would cross pin, but like I said, I can't handle pins yet unless I want to end up stabbing myself or ending up with everything on the floor and then me on top of it in a pile of frustration. Almost there. I do practice. I practice at therapy. I practice at my occupational therapy. Make sure that goes there. That is nesting well. I'm getting there. I can do the pinning, but like I said, it's frustrating. And there we go. And I can actually hold it together better with my hands than I can with pins, because it ends up being like this whole, by the time I'm done, I've got it pinned, but it looks like, oh, there it is. And it's not anywhere nice or neat. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, it's off. Okay, it needs to be over. Try again. It's really hilarious. And that is looking good. It better look good, because I'm not going to do it again. I don't want to. I will if I have to. I don't want to. So let's not. Happy thoughts, people. Let's keep them happy thoughts going. That goes there. This is all part of that. Okay, so now I am one thing behind here. And this is going to the inside. Okay. So let's go this way. Then that can, oh, that still has one to put on. Did I just drop it on the floor? I may have just dropped one. I must be getting on the tired side, because I am dropping more and more and not getting as, oh, it's right there. I did not drop it. Yay me. Yay me. I did. Oh, that one got to pick apart. That one just went on wrong. See that?
And it is supposed to look like that. Does not look like that. Okay, well, now we practice with our good friend Jack. I just invited Jack to the party here. Oh, he's so much fun. He's the life of every party that I bring him to. You know, come to think of it, I bring him to the party a lot. I just don't, I hide him and try to have the fun all on my own and not have to involve him. But apparently, I was not successful at that today. Just pull the rest of it. It's good for that hand. There we go. Oh, now we're really falling behind. Okay, it was supposed to go. That one was supposed to go on this side. Like that. What was wrong? With my thinking there. Okay, crunch that up just a little bit. Oh, that fits perfect now. Oh, beautiful. Let her go. Let her rip, tater chip. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, anyway, here's a complete one. You can see what that looks like. Those of you that have hung on till the end. Oh, which way? I forgot to look to see which way it was being pressed to. Oh, there we go. I got it. Collected it. Give it a quick press open. Oh, that seam matches nicely. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm so happy with myself. Ah! My seams match. My points are there. Yay. I couldn't be happier. I might take this to my occupational therapist. All right, there it is. Okay, and it's ready to get attached right up here with its 1/4 inch, so right there, so the points will connect right. Huh, it looks just like the picture. I'm pleased with myself. Oh my goodness, it's been almost 2 hours. Oh, yeah. Pat, I am going to be sewing up a storm for you. I am excited about this. I'm feeling good that I could do this. I wasn't going to come on and expose myself like this, but I did, and I'm just tickled that everything is coming out the way it's supposed to. I've been adapting and changing with my arm, and some of those strategies have been paying off now that it's coming back and making things even quicker and easier for me. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm happy that I am able to make it work. It's finally working. I am using 2 hands now. Not completely, but mostly. Because when it comes to piecing, I don't have to do too much except hold it up here. And this gets tired, and I can feel it now, but not a big deal. I mean, yeah, there was so much work in my bicep when I came out of surgery. Not only was my arm swollen, but my chest and up my neck and part of my face was swollen right away. But my chest was like, I looked uneven, but that's okay. Not that anyone else notices, but it was funny. And I've been wearing my compression sleeve to help get my lymphatics, system pushing that fluid out. And wearing my compression glove, and so it doesn't just end up coming down there again. Whew. This has been something. Okay, this is it. Can I make 2 of them come out right? Oops, nope, you get pressed this way. Don't curl back under. There you go. Okay, I need you gone. I'm not going to turn you off yet. Okay, here we go. It goes on this way. Yeah, same as the other one. Okay. Making sure I did everything right. Okay, all right. So we're going to have corners to corners. That's straight across there. Corner to corner. That's straight across there. Those get pushed out. That is perfect. This is perfect. Come on over here. Try to make sure it all stays good. Yep, okay, I can feel that there. There we go. How is this looking? Looking good. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, there we go. Okay. And that matches there. Oh, where's that ender? See, I let go. I shouldn't have. There we go. Where's that ender? It's down there. We need that. I don't know where my other one is. Oh, it was right under me. Okay. And we will iron this open. Set my seam first. Open it. The seam matches. Seam number 1 matched. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. I'm pleased. Seam number 2. It's okay too. It did well. I did well. Ta-da! I'm celebrating. Can you tell? Oh my goodness. It's been wonderful. I have had such a good time tonight. I have done really well tonight for myself. I didn't know how you kept going. Oh, Sharon, yeah. Well, something you don't know about me is I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. Uh, Growing up, when my kids asked me, say something to me, "How you doing today, Mom?" I'd say, "I'm unstoppable," and I would do that at work. And when I would always people would ask me, "How are you doing today?" "I'm unstoppable." "How are you, Miss Wagner?" "I'm unstoppable." I'm unstoppable. And it just really, and even in business, when I had my business out in California, I had clients and they were, you know, and my business colleagues would go, "Wow." It would stump them. They didn't know what to do after that. When I go, I'm unstoppable. How are you?" And that's kind of thing. And my daughter now does that. You ask, I go, "How are you, sweetheart?" She goes, "I'm unstoppable, Mom." And I said, "Well, good for you." That's a good thing to be. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. It doesn't mean you don't get frustrated. It doesn't mean you don't. Um, yeah, you have good days, bad days, just like everybody else. But you know what? I'm unstoppable. And I will get through it, and I will be better for it. So now you can turn my iron off. I can turn my iron off. Yay! Yeah, I had to do my right hand do it. That's sorry. I couldn't just turn it with my left because my left hand doesn't turn. I can actually rotate my hand this way. I got it up where it's almost straight up and down pretty much at the time when I do that. It's hurting all the way up here because this part is not turning here. My rotation is not there. It's my radius is not and ulna are not switching places. They're staying crossed right now. And the radius is trying to move and the ulna tries to move. So it comes because when it's like this, you've got your radius and you've got your ulna. Well, I can't get mine uncrossed, but it's working. In the blue, I'm becoming less of a Smurf day by day. The blueness is going away. So yeah, it's doing all right. But I can't get enough twist on it to turn the knob, to turn this little thing here. It turns. And I can do a little I can do a little bit, but I have to have this one do it because I can't turn it all the way around. This one can. This one works it all the way around. This one can, but stops. But then, like, have you ever tried to take a Phillips, no, not a Phillips, but a flathead screwdriver, and you turn it, and then maybe it comes out or something, and then you have to line it up again, and then you turn it a little more, and then you can't get any further, or something's in your way and you can't, like a rod or something's in your way and you can't turn it, but maybe a quarter of it at a time. Well, that's kind of like what this one is. Nothing's obstructing it except the arm itself, and I can only so I just I can do it faster if I just use my right hand to tweak it around. Oh, I am too. I have been told already that it's probably as good as it's ever going to get. There's another one. Leader ender. But I'm unstoppable, and it's not going to stop me from working on it on my own for the rest of my life and keep improving. So they can say what they want, and that's okay. And I have very nice doctor. It was very he says, and he says the same thing. He says, yeah. He says, but we'll keep at it. We'll keep at it. It's not like I'm gonna disappear. He says, I'm not gonna disappear out of his life because of the situation with the bone infection in there. We're crossing our fingers right now and sending up our prayers out and everything else that it is gone. It's dormant. But there's a problem with it when it's dormant, and that is if the bone isn't going to fill in the rest of the tissue or area, then that's a problem. So what we want it to do is we want the bone to push in on that space where the bone infection is, and so there's bone growth. If there is none, or the space gets bigger, that leads us to other questions that we might have to do in the future. So, but that's in the future. And in the meantime, I take my calcium, I take my vitamin D, I take my collagen, I do everything I'm supposed to do to make more bone. And I work it out. It's getting stronger and stronger. I cannot do curls like this. So it's strange so I can get the things we have to do so I can get that muscle to build. But yeah, I'm doing everything I can, and I can do this. My fingers are now reacting a little more, but they're still very swollen. My hand is very, very swollen still and tight. And I am trying to play the piano, although I can't feel the keys. I can feel lists a little bit on, but these two don't feel it. And that's an improvement because it used to be all four. Well, it was all of them. Then the thumb was okay. Then this is pretty much all gone now, but I can feel it as a little bit. It's just very slight. This one doesn't feel anything. This one doesn't feel anything. So it's getting better. It's getting better. And it's coming along. So every month is something's gone forward. So, and that's, hey, now, and I go, now I can, if I can get my weight to do that too. But they tell me that now that some of these meds are off and the steroids and all that kind of good stuff, that, oh yeah, that'll change now. And I'm like, yeah, you'll see it. I'm like, yeah, okay, I hope so. But if not, too bad. It's the way it is. So hanging in there. Oh yeah, I do all kinds of that, Sharon. I do, yeah, you name it. I got extra calcium in my diet, extra everything in my diet. It's I was supposed to have a bone scan, a second one. Well, I had a bone scan a year ago, November. Well, no. When did I have it? Yeah, a year ago, November. Yeah, it was November. So I went in to have another bone scan this year, and it got pushed out from in December. Went into December, and the machine wasn't working, so they sent me home. And they have not called me back to tell me that the machine's been fixed or not, and everything. And I just, yeah. So then I had all this other stuff going on with my shoulder, so I put it off. But I'm supposed to have another bone scan coming up here. I think my I called her and put it in her court and said, you reschedule it with them because they're not talking to me. And I don't know why. And I don't really care. I'm about ready to change it and go up to a different place, but because my doctors wanted to see if there has been any improvement. So, as a whole body for osteoporosis kind of thing. But anyway, that is that. And it's been a while here, and we're going on a long time. And I'm going to say good night to everybody. I am so glad you are here to keep me company. I'm so glad you were here to enjoy the time with me. I'm just glad. I'm filled with joy that I can't get over the fact that that we have so much fun together and that you're here to enjoy it. And it's such a, I don't know, it's a feel-good time. For me, it's a feel-good time. I don't know, but I hope it is for you as well. So, yeah. And I always forget to say this. I don't always, because I remembered, I think, last time. And that is, hit one of those thumbs, okay? I prefer this one. I wonder why. But like, share, subscribe. It's all good. And if you can't do any of those, that's okay. I'm glad you were here. That's fine too. Be here, be blessed, less stressed, and pet some fabric. Oh, you know it. You know it, Andrea. And if that gives you joy, you keep petting fabric. I love it too. It just feels good. I cuddle it. I caress it. I love fabric. It makes me happy. It brings joy. And not only does it bring me joy, but we can do things with it that bring others joy, right? So how can you not like it? I know, it's great. So have a joyful rest of the week. And Maybe I can pop on Friday somewhere here or Discord and the somewhere. I'm going to get that clue 9 done. I feel so good. You have a great rest of your week, and I will see you again. I love you all. I love you all. And I will see you here again in YouTube. Bye-bye.